Hi, welcome to Tarot Off the Cuff. This is Kevin Quigley. Rhonda Alin is a reader, a teacher, an open road adventurer, and a lover of music, crystals, and herbs. She picked up her first tarot deck when she was 12 years old. She's the founder of the Northern New Jersey Tarot Study Group and is right now in the middle of writing her own book. You're going to love her.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tarot Off the Cuff. My name is Rhonda Alin, and I'm a professional tarot reader in Northern New Jersey. I wanted to speak to you tonight about a card that doesn't get a lot of press, and it's the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. This is a card that typically it does have a pretty standard interpretation. It is often referred to as the card of waiting for your ship to come in. This person has climbed their way up to a hillside or a bit of a mountain, and they're looking out over a body of water where the ships are coming back into port. And it implies that there is something that this person is waiting to receive. So here they are, they've traveled up to the top of this hillside, and notice, if you will, the placement of these staffs here. They seem to form a gateway or a doorway, and the person has stepped through that and is standing on the other side of that doorway, holding on to one of the other staffs. And I love the energy of the gateway, the story of stepping through and moving through a portal, if you will. And we see them through many different cards, arches, gateways, portals. We have the arch, and even in the Four of Wands. We have the arch in the Ten of Pentacles. We have a canopy of a sort, even with the rainbow in the Ten of Cups. But the notion of walking through a portal or a gateway tells us that we've now moved into another realm. This person in the Three of Wands has journeyed up this hillside, this mountain. So that in itself tells us that they've been through some struggles. They've put effort into it. Remember, this is fire energy. And fire energy is the one where our passions and our desires are infused into whatever that work is that we're doing, whatever that thing is that has captivated our attention. We've moved from idea now into action and transformation and pushing that energy out, way out into the universe. It's still a 3, so it's very young energy, but it's still fire. And fire is moving. It needs to move. And as this person has moved through this gateway, standing on the other side of those two staffs that are stuck into the dirt, they have entered into and made a commitment to go beyond. To go beyond the challenges that they've already experienced. So that card, when I see that card in a spread, I recognize, even though it's still young energy, that the person, my client, my querent, has already gone through and made an investment in something. They've made a commitment to something. They've allowed the fire to burn in their belly, and they have fed that fire. And they're committed now to go on to that next phase. Moving through portals or gateways for me is always about some level of transformation. And we already recognize that with fire to begin with. So now we have the fire of transformation coupled with this commitment to really transform by going through the doorway. This person's going through the doorway to accept what is coming back to them after they have now put energy into building, stoking this fire, stoking this creative energy. They're now stepping into the position of, I'm going to accept what is now coming back to me, and I'm going to use the return on my investment to go to the next step. threes tell us we're at that state of change already. We're moving into that next phase where things are going to become more stable and more structured. But we're still at that state where we can really mold and shape something. Nothing is really truly set in stone yet. It's still malleable. So that Three of Wands, as it pops up in a reading, for me tells me the person has committed. They've made a commitment to whatever this work is. My clients made that commitment, but they also have opportunity still to mold, modify, shape before things get too set into motion. Remember, fire energy becomes a challenge to control. Once things get really heated, things can get out of hand pretty quickly. So if you're not sure that you've set your direction and that you really know what it is you're putting all of your energy into, you're convinced, I need to work on this, I need to, start this new business, I need to move cross country, I need to travel the four corners of the entire globe within 36 months, whatever your project is, whatever you've put your energy and literally spending your energy on. Here we're at that 3. We still have time to manage it and shape it so that it really produces the results you're looking for. I love the energy of the gateway. And that is something that we see again in several other cards, but it's something that we can use as a meditation as well. Whether you're using your cards just with readings with clients or asking your client to answer the question, what have you entered into? What changes have you accepted recently when it comes to the work that you're doing, the things that have been truly occupying your energy and your mind at this point? Where's your drive at this point? If you ask that of your client and they can come back and tell you their answer, but then ask them also, is your direction true? Is it the best direction for you to be taking this energy? Do you need to address or redress or manage in some other way? The gateway energy. This is the question that I also like to bring up to the client, not just what direction you're going in, but what area have you now stepped into? Are you aware that you have moved into this next phase? At one point, it was just a great idea, and now you've put some energy and work behind it. But are you aware that you've stepped into this next phase and that if you keep going in this direction, things are really going to take a shape? And you now may be owning something that you may not have wanted to move in that way. So pay attention. It is a cautionary tale sometimes to ask that person, pay attention. Is this really where you want to go? You're standing here, you've battled, you've climbed the hill, you've put your energy in. Are you certain that this is the direction you want this to go? Pay attention, because you have time right now to course correct if you need to. Going back to the notion of a gateway, it does tell us that the portals and the changes and the things that we're stepping into, it's a new world. That message is really powerful for me when I see the Three of Wands. I love the fact that this person has traveled and they've created a doorway for themselves and they themselves are stepping through it. I love that they're owning their transformation and the transformation of whatever it is that they're looking to create. That they have really put a lot of themselves in it. Clearly, that is the case. When we see in the Rider-Waite Smith image, we see that this person literally is armored. They are still wearing armor. So they are a warrior. They're battling through this transformation, this work that they're trying to build into something substantive. And they are owning it. by saying, I'm going to create this gateway and I'm going to step through it and I'm going to come through on the other side. Right now, I just want to see what's coming back my way after all my energies and efforts have gone out on this. What's coming back my way? Pay attention to what's coming back your way. Pay attention to how you can use it. And pay attention that it's in the direction you want it to go, because now is the time to course correct if you need to course correct. We do not play with fire under any circumstances. So now's the time to course correct, because once it starts to blossom and once it starts to bloom, that fire will take off. And it may go out of control if we don't keep ourselves if we don't keep it well contained and we're clear about what it is we're looking for. So that Three of Wands tells a great deal of, shares a lot of information with us, and it gives us a great part of the story. We're at a pivot point where we can move into that next phase where things become really concrete. And you're really celebrating all that you've done with that Four of Wands. But right now at the 3, you have an opportunity to fix or course correct or shape and mold it a little bit better so that you get the outcome you're looking for. Step through the gateway, own all the work that you're doing, and develop the outcome that you want. Thank you so much for joining me again today with Tarot Off the Cuff. Again, my name is Rhonda Alin, and I appreciate you following all the way through. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up and like and subscribe. Thanks very much.
Hi, thanks for watching. This is Kevin Quigley with Tarot Off the Cuff. If you can take a second, click the subscribe button down below. That'll let you know when a new video is posted and you might want to jump over and watch it. If you hit the thumbs up for the videos that you really like, that will help spread the word so new people will find Tarot Off the Cuff in their feed, and that helps the channel grow. That would be great. And if you got a question or a comment, positive or negative, whether you agree or disagree, or if you want to add information or your own take on a particular card or a particular topic, put a comment down below. We would love to hear from you. Thanks so much.